It's finally time to install our fixed quadrant in place, so we can keep sailing north. But before we do that, there is something else we need to do first. I'm Roberta.
And I'm Duca.
And after 2 years bringing the sailboat that was neglected for over 22 years back to life, it's finally time to start exploring.
So don't forget to subscribe and to join us every Sunday for a new episode.
Good morning. Oh, beautiful day today. We are moving. We are not gonna stay here to enjoy this beautiful day. We are going to the big city, to São Paulo.
I don't know if you guys remember, but we record a commercial in the US.
We recorded in a boat, and in a boat there are some noises around, and now we need to record again.
Of course, we need to go to the big city to go to a studio and to record the audio.
And we are gonna go to Guarujá to get our quadrant back.
Yeah, tomorrow we can put the quadrant in place and wait for the next south wind so we can go north.
And we are free to go.
That's
so
pretty good.
Let's go.
But let's pick up our friends. Our friends from Chicama are gonna go with us.
We are carrying a chart because it's gonna be a gift for our friend, a chart from our boat from 30 years ago. I think he's gonna like it.
Now the crew is complete.
Let's go.
Fef is gonna take care of the dogs.
Dog sitter. Let's go.
We are gonna leave the dinghy here on Pindan. That's a yacht club that Gabi, our friend, is partner with. So it's all good.
Depois a gente
Olha, vermelho.
Second ride.
Ferry now.
Hey, thanks now.
Surprise! Oh.
We have a car now.
Yay! This one.
This one.
Now we just need to drive 4 hours. Arrived!
I'm gonna go on mute until then.
It's funny that even though we have been recording videos full time for over 4 years now, when we need to go in a studio and say the same sentence dozens of times, in the end it seems like we don't even know the meaning of the words anymore.
Well, somehow we managed to get it done, and we are so proud of being part of such a cool campaign.
That's a wrap. But now let's go back to Guarujá and fix another problem.
We are back in Guarujá to get our quadrant. Now it's reinforced, as you can see. And we are not gonna use this piece anymore. Do you remember this one that we did to reinforce the autopilot system? Now we are gonna put the autopilot straight on the quadrant, and we are gonna use this piece as well. And I hope now this is gonna last forever. The day has come!
So now we have a quadrant that's so much stronger than before. We welded a much thicker plate. This is a 6mm plate, and we also welded the entire back of the quadrant. We have a reinforcement inside that's welded to the top. So I think the quadrant is really strong.
Because before we had just 1 point for the autopilot, and now the force is gonna be distributed in all this part, so it's gonna be better.
This plate is like this thick, so it's like 10mm, it's like almost half an inch thick, and we built this piece. The way this is gonna be installed, we're gonna create a hole, and we're gonna have these huge washers on the back to make sure we distribute the force, and this is gonna support the autopilot. We had a lot of comments saying that the distance in between the autopilot support and the shaft of the rudder was too close, wasn't far enough, so it has too much forces in there. And we do understand and we do agree, and in this way we are hoping that we can put as far as we can. We are hoping to get closer to 25 centimeters. It used to be 19 centimeters, that means 6 centimeters off the right position. We're gonna first put this in place, and with the quadrant in place we can try to find the right position. The autopilot also wasn't 100% straight, aligned with the center line of the boat. The autopilot is supposed to be 90 degrees with the center line of the boat, so we did this spacer, solid fiberglass that's really strong. Thanks Reginaldo for the support. So the bulkhead is gonna be a little bit farther from the autopilot, and in this way we believe we're gonna be on the right angle for the autopilot, and all of that to try not to break a quadrant again. The problem is the limitations of the boat. How can we install the support when we have this structure here? The structure is exactly where the autopilot was supposed to be, because we need to have 25 centimeters from the center of this shaft to the center of the autopilot support. So it was installed here. Now we are hoping that with the new support we maybe are able to bring a little bit forward, and that's gonna help a lot on the tension on the autopilot. Let's see if that's possible. If I install on the right distance, we have no clearance. What we're gonna do is to install a little bit before this piece, and that's not in the right distance, but I think it's gonna hold because now this is way stronger than before, and the autopilot never broke. What broke was the support that wasn't strong enough. We're gonna do a compromise. It's not gonna be perfect, but it's gonna be halfway. We're gonna gain like 2.5 centimeters of distance from the shaft, but there's no way. We would need to buy a new autopilot that's longer, or
a new boat.
Or maybe a new boat. I should buy a new autopilot or a new boat?
Maybe a new boat.
New boat. Yeah. Perfect. That's it. I guess we have a quadrant back with a autopilot support. Now we just need to cross our fingers, put in place, and hope for the best that works and won't hit the hull of the boat. Please don't.
Taking out a little bit more of the weight of the boat.
The sensor of the rudder touch this piece of wood, so we're breaking a little bit of this wood off, and then the support of the sensor is gonna freely move, hopefully. I'm gonna reinstall this piece. The reason for that is because this time I'm gonna use something that you guys always tell us we should use in between in stainless steel and aluminum, but we never had available to use, and we bought on our last trip to the US. Tef gel. No, not sponsor, but let's try. Everyone say it's necessary, so we're going to use this time because we have in stainless steel with aluminum, and we can have electrolysis, so we're going to just separate both materials by using Tef gel. After so long working on the quadrant, check this out. All in place, perfectly installed, greased where it's supposed to be greased because we have a stainless steel wire on aluminum pulleys, aluminum blocks, so we decide to grease. I believe this is gonna be more like a temporary fix. We're gonna use this during the year on the Brazilian coast, but as soon as we decide to cross an ocean, we are probably gonna make one out of carbon steel that's gonna last for much longer, and it's gonna be much stronger because this is cast aluminum. We know that cast aluminum welded with aluminum is not as strong as it's supposed to be, but if it does break, let's suppose it can happen, we are not that far from the coast right now. We have the emergency tiller in place. We try already the emergency tiller, it works, so it's fine. Let's just, you know, use a little bit and just monitor the evolution and check if we have little cracks or not, and I think it's gonna be okay.
It's a beautiful day here in Ilhabela today.
Time to go to work, because when it's a beautiful day, it's time to clean the hull of the boat. And now I also have this, because last time my hair was full of barnacles. And the water is so clear today. Let's do it. It's cold.
I started digging the locker here on the back of the boat on the stern, and I forgot to film, but a lot of moldy things around here. Look at this, and I'm still working on it. There is mold everywhere. I think I have some more work to do. How was that?
We have a lot of barnacles, but this side is much better now. But the battery is, I ran out of battery. That side is like halfway. What? What's all that?
It was all here inside, plus the cables on the bow.
What's going on?
The rain is coming. It's raining. What are you doing?
Extra lamp on the kitchen because the old lamp is just so bad. It's just not illuminating anything. The LED is with a problem, so now we're gonna put this new lamp that's gonna be much better.
They did it. Look
Check
at
this
this.
out. This is the old one as it was. Really good as you can tell. And that's the new one. Ta-da! I told you we should do that. Roberta and him are just like, you know, pushing and pushing. I'm like, no, we need to do it today. They didn't want to do it today.
Project of the day. Happy wife,
happy life. That's all good. See you guys later.
Still working.
They're just slowly convincing me to do a lot of work. And I thought today was gonna be my day off.
Look, look, look. What we finally have after months. It's perfect.
For the past months we need to use the cell phone light in order to find things on the room. It was just like too dark because these ones are... Today was already like 4 or 5 lights. That's enough for the day. I think we can call up the day and go swim.
You did this one, you and Fernando did the one in the kitchen, and Fernando did like 4 already.
3 by myself.
What's happening there?
He's judging my drawing because tonight we have tattoo night. We've been planning this for a long time. Since we got the squids, we said we're gonna have squid tattoos.
Yeah.
So we came up with a design.
Nice, with glasses this time.
If you didn't watch, a couple weeks ago we played Squid Game in real life. And the challenge was, if we catch 50 squids in one night, we would get squid tattoos. And guess what? We got 150 squids in 1 hour. And that means, well, you know what it means. And before you wonder if this is now a tattoo channel, no, this is not a tattoo channel. But I have been having so much fun learning how to tattoo that I decided to have a secondary channel.
They're gonna have matching tattoos.
We got 189 squids in 2 days, like 150 in 1 hour. We deserve. I'm a tattoo artist coach. No. He wants to have the experience of tattooing himself, and it's a really cool experience because I have done it myself. And I think for someone that has a few tattoos is a really cool thing to do, and it's not every day that you know someone with a tattoo machine with all the proper tools. That was the first line. That's so cool. So if you are curious to watch my journey while I learn how to tattoo, you can follow me on Floating Tattoo Studio. Nope, I don't have any videos on this channel yet, but if you subscribe to the channel, soon I'm gonna post my first video. Yeah, baby!
Okay.
Now it's official. We have matching tattoos now. Check this out. Mine. Have a good night. It's time to go to bed because like 1 in the morning now.
Yeah.
As usual, we always end up late.
We are leaving Ilhabela to go to another new place.
That's really good. It's crazy because at the same time it's really exciting, but we're gonna miss this place for sure.
Yeah, always. We always miss the places we pass by.
Yeah, we had a lot of friends here. I mean, like we spent the last 2 months almost here, even though in the videos it doesn't seem that long. But as we were just, you know, both work, fixing the quadrant, fixing this, fixing that. Why we did that? We had a great time. We just got to hang out with all these awesome people, and at least we're gonna bring half of them with us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gabi from Touché, Gabi, thanks so much. Gabi and Lucille, you guys are just awesome. You guys are not gonna go with us, but I'm sure soon you're gonna meet up somewhere. And also quinto elemento, Mateus and Bia, they're gonna stay because Bia works around here and she needs to stay, and we're gonna miss them. But we are taking Fernando, Gabi, and Giselle with us. So it's gonna be from now on Serenata, us, and Chicama.
The same boat that
Always.
were in Paranaguá.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're gonna keep pushing them to do the entire Brazilian coast with us. Gabi, valeu por tudo. Deixa eu ver. That's it. We are officially out. Goodbye, Ilhabela. Thanks so much. Exciting day. Going north again. Are you excited?
Yes.
So give me a yoo-hoo.
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 I hear the faithful brook, she's babbling. Without a care, the leaves fall through the air. She cheeks a grin and bids the world goodnight, and bids the world